Hey guys, Mike Martinez, and today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite subjects, and that is how to make some money from home. We all like that green stuff, even though some people say they don't, but we know the truth. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Prepare for launch in 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, Mike Martinez. Today I want to touch on a subject that's near and near to my heart, simply because you know what, I grew up in the ghettos of Brooklyn as a young man, and getting finances wasn't a big deal, in my family. I grew up with my grandmother, my mother, and my sister. Lived in the ghettos of Brooklyn, New York, and so money wasn't something that I was familiar with, and my family was, highly religious. They didn't put much value into money, and eventually, you grow up and you have a family and you have to pay obligations and things like that, and you realize something: money is critically important, right? Of course, there's other things in life, and this is not about a discussion about how important money is. This is a discussion about how you can develop a home business in 2020. So, here's what I'm going to tell you. I can tell you that the essence of developing wealth is creating something of value and putting it out in the marketplace. The bigger the value, the more success you're going to have. So here's what's critically important. When you're putting something out there, is it something that the masses are going to want? Well, my wife and I stumbled across this program, and it's a very, very interesting program where it's a first of its kind, where it's a cruising travel club. And here, listen to this before you say, I don't know, right? Travel is an $8 trillion industry, right? And the biggest portion of that travel, and the fastest growing portion of that travel industry, is the cruising industry. Now, the company that I'm associated with put together a program where they created a travel cruising club, right? First of its kind. So they're the first to market this kind of concept. Think about Sam's Club, but in a cruising a product, right? That's all we have is a cruising product. So you could travel the world. Actually, the company is available in 178 countries in the world, and it's less than 5 years old. And in that short period of time, it has created multiple $1 million earners. There's a lot of companies out there that have been around for a long time and still haven't made their first millionaire, right? And there's some companies that have, right? But here's what I'm going to tell you. The company's based out of Puerto Rico, and they decided to base themselves out of there simply because it was a good financial strategy for them. And they do nothing but cruises. Now, you pay $100 a month towards, and that $100 is going towards the purchase of a cruise for yourself, right? But the company, when you put in 100, the company puts $200 into your account. So for every 100, you get another 100. You got $200 that you can spend on cruising, on buying your cruise. So that goes on and on and on. Every month is building up. There is building up. It never expires. You can drag it into the next month. I mean, to the next year, if that's what you wanted to do. But at the end of the year, let's say 12 months, you got $2,400 worth of cruising money. Now, here's the very, very interesting part. If you invite five people to be part of that, part of the cruising club, then you don't have to pay the $100 anymore, but the company still adds $200 to your account every month. Every month you're getting $200, even though you're not adding the $100 anymore. So that's a very, very incentivized program. And not only that, but the next person, the 5 people that you bring in, they're also knowing that, wow, if I bring in 5 people, then so could you see how that might multiply for you, right? And here's what I'm going to tell you guys. What's really crazy about this is that, a lot of times, and obviously this is a network marketing structure, but a lot of times with network marketing, you have this thing where, you know what? I'm buying $150 worth of vitamins, but I could also buy those same vitamins, probably not as good, but I could buy those vitamins similar quality for $50 in Sam's Club or Walmart, right? And that happens a lot, and that's what causes a problem and a bad reputation for network marketing, because a lot of times people say, yeah, of course, those vitamins are regular vitamins, but you're charging 5 times what they normally cost, and yeah, of course you're going to be able to slice this up and give commissions to that guy and that guy. But the problem is that people don't see true value in that. Now, when I put $100, but I get $200 in purchasing power, that's value for me, right? So now, and if I can just introduce 5 people and I don't have to pay anymore, that's extra value. And I'm still accumulating the 200 every month, that's even more value. And the incentive for my 5 people, or how many I put in, for them to bring in 5. Again, do you see the power in that? And I'll tell you what, guys, what impressed me the most about this company is the fact that they're under 5 years old, yet they have $1 million earners a year. Not $1 million for the last 4 years that they've been in business. I'm sure they have them too. But $1 million a year, right? Very, 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 very impressive. So there's a lot of people making 100,000, and there's people that are also making $500, right? $1,000. It depends how much you want to make. It depends how much. And the beauty of it is that you're not a salesperson. You're not a travel agent or anything like that. Everybody books their own thing through an engine that the company gives each and every member. So you're not calling somebody and you're looking through the things. Hey, I want to go to the Bahamas this year. I want to go to Bermuda this year. I want to go to to the Greek islands. I want whatever, because again, cruising you could do anywhere, and it's a beautiful experience. And guess what, guys? If you're on Facebook, if you're on social media, what do? Right? You're out there and you're taking pictures and you're showing the world that you're in Dubai, and people are saying, "Wow, Dubai! Wow, that's great. How much do you pay for that?" Key opening for me to say I'm in this special cruising club that I'll tell you guys, it just makes incredible sense. You need to take a look at it. Let me send you my link, right? And that's what I'm going to tell you. You know what? If you are serious about investigating, and maybe this is not for you, maybe you don't like vacationing, I don't know, but here's the key. And one of the things that attracted me the most is that, you know what? Our product is the prize, right? Because there's a lot of companies out there that say, hey, you know what? If you meet this quota, then we're going to send you on a trip. We're going to send you on a cruise. Right? Travel is the prize, guys. Think about this. If you had all the money and all the time in the world, what would you do with yourself? When I ask that question, and that's usually how I start my conversation with people. If you hit the lottery today and you had all the money and all the time in the world, what would you do with yourself? I'd travel. That's what 98% of the people say to me. I think probably 99. What would you do? You travel. So our product is the prize that people are looking for, right? So to me, I mean, all those things bunched up together. We are extreme value. We have incentivized the business by bring 5, you're in for free, You're still accumulating that money to go traveling, but you don't have to go out of pocket anymore, right? The fact that, you know what, now I could travel the world. I could go anywhere in the world and see, go to different ports and go to different continents and go to different islands. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful idea. So at the description, and you know what, if you ever took a cruise, you know how pampered you get, right? And I'll tell you, we got all the cruises that you could find out there at the same prices that you find out there. Any advertised price you're going to find in our search engine there, right? In our booking engine. What you're going to find is that this, to me, is like a no-brainer, right? Because you know what, if I said to my wife, hey babe, you know what, let's this year, why don't you and I go on a cruise? What are we doing? We're going to put some money together for that. That's what this business is about, right? So now it's like a layaway plan, a payment plan for my cruise, for my travel, for my vacation. It just makes absolute sense to me. So if you're connecting with this idea, let me tell you about what I can bring to the table for you, right? I'm an online marketer. As you can see, I'm a YouTuber. I have several websites that get around and make money for me. My partner in this business is also an online marketer, and we would be able to help you develop this as an online marketing stream. Also doesn't mean that you're just going to do this online, just to be honest and just to be transparent. The way this works best is when you go out there and you do it on a one-on-one basis and on a social media basis, right, where you're putting yourself out there and you're meeting new people and you're presenting to people you don't even know, right? You are developing and growing a business while you sleep, and we can help you do that. So click the link in the description, see if this is something that you can get into, right? If it is something you can get into, I encourage you to pick up the phone, give me a call and say, Mike, I saw your video, I'm interested in cruising and enjoying, taking my life to the next level. And that's the other thing that I like about it, guys. We're in a new year, a new decade, and my thing is, how do I take my life to the next level? Always want to up my game, always want to do better, always want to eat better food, always want to, dress better and feel better and enjoy time with my life and with my wife in other places, right? And all that is about taking your life to the next level. And this is what this business does. It helps you grow as a person, and it helps you just enjoy life more, right? So if you're resonating with this message, if you say, hey Mike, I love this idea, then I encourage you, pick up the phone, give me a call, hit the link, take a look at that video that's on that link and see if that makes sense to you. If it does make sense, I'm telling you, jump on board, become part of my team. We will help you bring this message out to the masses. We will help you. I will personally help you develop a YouTube channel or go out there and spread the word on your website. We have everything in the package, guys. Everything that you need to grow a business in 2020 from home is right there. Mike Martinez, and at the very least, you'll be traveling the world, right? So how could you go wrong? Mike Martinez. Click the link in the description, and hopefully you and I will be speaking soon.